A very warm welcome to you. Thank you for joining us in this tutorial where we are going to learn how to use Evernote. Evernote helps you remember everything and tackle any project with your notes, tasks, and schedule all in one place. With Evernote, you can work anywhere because you are able to sync all your notes in one place. This organization with Evernote helps you to hit deadlines because you are able to see everything you are supposed to do all in one place. You are also able to connect your Evernote to Google Calendar such that you can also set reminders and notifications on what needs to be done and when it needs to be done. So to access Evernote, you simply go to evernote.com and then it will bring you to this website. And to start using the free version, you will simply scroll down here and you notice we have the free version, we have the personal, and we have the professional. The personal goes for $14.99 per month and the professional goes for $17.99 per month. So you can use any of the plan that is convenient for you. But in this tutorial, we are going to be using the free version to demonstrate the power of Evernote. So you simply come to evernote.com and that link is available in the description of this video. And so you notice that with the free version here, you can capture ideas and find them quickly. You can take great notes. You can sync up to 2 devices with the free version. And then you get 60 MB monthly uploads and 25 MB maximum note size for each note, plus all these other features that you see down here. So to start using Evernote, choose any of the plan here. So I'll use the free plan. So I'll click on Get Started. And after clicking on Get Started, it will bring you to the Evernote registration action page where you can register with your email or you can continue with Google. If you have an account, you simply sign in. You will then give it time. It will bring you to this page where you'll need to fill these details, what you'll use Evernote for, and then you can fill all these details up to the end, and that will bring you to the Evernote homepage here. On the top left corner, you notice at the top we have search. The same way you use any search button, you use it to search notes here, especially when you have so many notes or so many tasks. Under new, if you click on the drop down arrow for new, you notice you can have a new note, a new task, an attachment, or a sketch. And we are going to be doing that shortly. And then we have notes, we have shortcuts, we have tasks, notebooks, tags, shared with me, and then we have the trash. So let's start from the top. I want to create a new, then notes. I'll click on new, then click on note, so that now I can get this new note. So I'll give the title to my note. I'll call it class 101. And then I can now write the details here. This way I start writing. I can also drag files and start from a template. So let me just say this is class 101. And what do I want to do with it? I can make notes here. I can add to-do list. I can also add more here. And I can also add from the gallery. At the top here, the same way we use Word document, I can change the writings here. For instance, if I say class 101 and maybe I call it membership class, then introduction, I can change the format here. If I highlight membership class there, I can come at the top and change the font color. I'll choose that blue. You notice our font color has changed. I can do the introduction in red. I can choose that. I can make it bold by clicking on B here. Then I can also have more here where I can put a checklist. I can left align. I can basically edit the content here. So that is how you add a note and that is how you add the text. So within the note, we can also add other things. So at the top here where we have the plus sign, you click on that, it is insert. You can insert a task, a calendar event, a link, note link, table, divider, attachment, image, checkbox, and all these, including a Google Drive. So I want to add a task. I'll click on task. So you notice now our membership class here, in the introduction, we have a task. So if now I want to select when the due date, I can select this, but this is for a paid feature. But let me just click that to show you. I click tomorrow. You notice we can unlock this one if we go for the paid version. So that is how you add tasks on Evernote. If you want to remove a task, you simply click on this at the right hand side. You click on that and the task is deleted. You can also add a table. So I click at the plus at the top, scroll down to the table, click on that, and then now I can put the details of the table here. If I want to increase the columns or the rows, if I click at the top right here, so here I'll add the rows, here I'll add the columns. So you notice now we have our columns there, and then I can put the columns here. Maybe I call it name, ID number, maybe gender, and so on. So now you notice in our class 101, we have class 101, which is a membership class. We have this table that we need. And now let me insert the next thing. I can add a divider so that we now divide this table and this content with something. So I click on the plus button, then I add divider. I click on divider. So now we have a divider there. So after the divider now, I can put other content there. If I click on that, if I click on the plus again, I can add other things. For instance, checkbox. I can click on that. So you notice now we have a checkbox here. And then maybe I can now give confirmation, and then I can click on enter, verification, and approval. So you notice now we have our checkbox there, such that maybe if I am handling this class, I've done the membership, I've done the registration, if I confirm, I come and click on the checkbox there, and you notice it gets deleted, and you notice it gets a strike through. Then I can also click on verification and so on. And if I want possibly to change the arrangement, I can simply drag up to the top or to where I want approval to be the first one. I drop it there. You notice that is how you can do the arrangement. So you can also try these others. You can add code block. You can also sketch. For instance, if I want to sketch, I click on sketch, and you notice now I get this page where I can do the sketching. On this left-hand side, I can choose the pen, the brushes, the colors, the size on this side. So if now I click on the first one and I choose black, and I now start sketching here, you notice I can comfortably sketch what I want. Maybe I can sketch my images. On my notes, I can sketch what I need. I can also change the colors here. So maybe I want a different color. I can choose red. I can choose the size here. If now I choose size, maybe 9, you notice now my pen is even bigger, the size. So that is how you use the sketch. So if I want it there, I can just click on done. And now you notice our sketch has been added to our notes. So that is how you use the sketch. So you notice one thing, that with Evernote, it autosaves the notes here. So that's why you notice here we have two notes, the untitled one, which was a default one, and the one we have just created here. To share the note, you simply come to the upper right corner here. You click on share, then you enable the shareable link here. Currently it is disabled. You click on enable, and now I can copy this link. Then I can now invite someone to my note who can edit, and I can change the details here. Can edit or can view. If I want the people to edit and invite, or who can view, I choose the settings there, and then I click on share. So the same way we have created notes is the same way you create tasks. You simply click on task, and then you notice now we have task. You click on new task. You want to create a new task. You give it a name. Maybe we call it submission of exams. Then you choose the day, and then you create task. But by choosing a day here, you may need to do the paid version. But you notice now we have added our task there. And that is how you create notes and add tasks. You can also create shortcuts. If I click on shortcuts, I can now create a shortcut for the recent notes here. Things to do, class 101 that we have just created. If I just click on it, then I'll be able to add it as a shortcut here. So that is simply how you use Evernote. It makes your work so organized. and you are able to access all your notes here within the same page. I hope this has been helpful. Kindly like this video, share, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and continue watching more of our videos.